Have you ever clicked on a website and just wondered what really happens behind the scenes? How does your computer, right there in front of you, talk to another computer that could be thousands of kilometers away? It's not like they speak English or any other human language. They communicate using something called network protocols. And today, I'm going to break down exactly how that works, step by step. So, what is a protocol? Simply put, a protocol is just a set of rules. Think about traffic rules that help cars move around safely and efficiently on the road. Network protocols do the same thing, but for data moving between devices. Without them, it would be total chaos. Data could get corrupted, messages could be lost entirely, or the computers might not even understand each other at all. That's why these rules are so important. Now, computers don't just use one single protocol. They use a whole collection of them, neatly organized into layers. We call this a protocol stack. Each layer has a very specific job, and they all work together as a team to make sure communication is reliable and efficient. Let's start at the very top with the application layer. This is the layer you and I interact with directly every day. When you're browsing websites, sending an email, or downloading a file, you're using this layer. Common protocols here are HTTP for websites, SMTP for sending emails, and FTP for transferring files. This layer figures out what kind of data is being sent. Right below that, we have the transport layer. Its main job is to control how that data gets delivered. The two main players here are TCP and UDP. TCP is all about reliability and accuracy. It makes sure every single piece of data arrives perfectly. It is used for things like emails and file downloads where you can't afford to lose anything. On the other hand, UDP is all about speed. It's fast but doesn't guarantee delivery, which makes it great for video streaming or online gaming where a tiny bit of lost data is less noticeable than lag. Next up is the internet layer. This layer's superstar is the IP protocol, which stands for Internet Protocol. Its job is to assign IP addresses to devices and find the best path for data to travel across the vast internet. Think of it like writing the full street address on an envelope so the postal service knows exactly where to deliver your letter. Finally, we reach the bottom layers. The network access layer handles local delivery, using familiar technologies like Ethernet and Wi-Fi to get data to the next stop on its journey. And at the very bottom is the physical layer. This is where the magic really happens. Data is converted into actual physical things, like electrical signals running through network cables, pulses of light in fiber optics, or radio waves for Wi-Fi. So to put it all together, when you open a website, your request travels down through each layer of the protocol stack on your computer, gets converted into signals, travels across the network, and then moves all the way back up the stack on the web server's computer. Each layer does its part perfectly, like a well-oiled machine. That's the secret to how computers communicate across the internet. If this video helped you finally understand networking, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and maybe share it with a friend who's also learning about IT. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.